I am at the point now where my chisel's a bit blunt, so I'm gonna have to sharpen the chisel. And I thought it might be interesting for you to see how I'm doing that. In the garage, I've got a whetstone that I use most of the time to be able to get the main shape on the blade. And that's all good, and it works really well because I can sort of like set it going and then leave it running, and it kind of does it on its own, really. The downside is it does create a bit of a bevel. There's like a bit of a curvature that gets created. What I've got to try to do is I just use the oil stone, and this is this piece here. It's my granddad's, and I think he made the case actually. The idea is you've got a stone in there, put a couple of dabs of oil onto it, set the chisel in this device. Now my granddad, he'd have done it by hand, but I'm not that good. So what I do is I set up the angle of the chisel I want to sharpen in this little roller thingy. This is one of those, I think it was on AliExpress that I got this from. So it wasn't massively expensive, and my goodness, I've used this loads. It's been absolutely brilliant. So what I do is get the angle, use another chisel, the edge of another chisel, to set the angle, get the blade flat. That's what I'm looking for, or as near as damn it. And then, once I can see there's no light in between it, I can lock that off, screw that up, double check I've not moved it. It's looking good, it's looking good. Really screw that down now. And then I can get sharpening. So show you what goes on. A couple of spots of oil on the stone. What I tend to do is use the roller now to actually spread that oil. Just move that out of the way. Like that. And then just a gentle, even movement, try and get the most of the stone in. Because what you don't want to do is wear away just one part of the stone. So we're continuously moving it left and right. A bit more oil on the edge there, because I missed a bit. There we go. And you can see bits of the oil is going sort of silty and dark, and that's good because that's showing that we're getting both some of the stone coming off and some of the face of the blade. So that is now, we can already see the start of the sharpening happening on the edge of that blade there. Oh, there you can see now the bevel in that blade that's got, and the glinting edge just along that front edge as it's starting to be sharpened. What I tend to do is 100 each way, 100 on this side, turn the stone around, and then 100 the other side, and that is then good to go. 98, 99, 100. Right, let's spin them around. Same again the other side. 1, 2. There we go. So that's 200. 100 either side. And what that'll do, after sharpening, it does leave a little bit of burr. And what the burr is where the metal has been sharpened on that side and has ended up folding over the edge. So to get rid of that, we use the strop. The strop, this bit, this is leather. So just pulling towards me. So what it's doing in effect is bending the metal back and forth to flex it off. Any of those little burrs, you can just see, I don't know if we're going to be making this out, but there is some burrs at the end of that, teeny tiny bits that are flipping about there. Just keep going one way, then the other. Break those off. Same again. Oh, that's good. Happy with that.